I am recording this. Fair warning.
Is that really necessary? Look, Joe.
6 feet. What happens when you think you're making the right decisions but end up with the wrong consequences? Eddington, let's see. Welcome back, everybody. This week we got to see Eddington, a movie directed by Ari Aster, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Deirdre O'Connell, Emma Stone, Pedro Pascal, Austin Butler, and even Luke Grimes. So, with all that cast, how could this movie go wrong? I don't know, let's find out. Or even if it did go wrong. First off, just want to say the preparation for this movie had me with a little bit of anxiety of going into the movie that day. I was worried from what I was reading how they would portray Christians, and totally didn't get any of that at all. So I think overall that was a lesson for me to go into movies without any expectations or judgments on what I'm going to see and just take the film for what it is. Next, I think Joaquin Phoenix did an outstanding job in this role. I didn't even know who he was for the first part of the movie, and then a little bit of Joaquin came out in his role, and then I was like, oh hey, that's not Ethan Hawke, that's Joaquin Phoenix. And Hawke Phoenix, maybe that's why I got it mixed up, I don't know. Did you know that Ari Aster intended for Eddington to be his directorial debut? Instead, he went with Hereditary, followed up by Midsummer. Two movies that have the same kind of tone of storytelling that this one has. This movie is about a sheriff and a mayor of a small town in New Mexico who have different thoughts on how the 2020 pandemic is supposed to be handled. Should we be wearing masks? Should we be standing 6 feet apart from each other? Just the overall chaos in 2020. Along with dealing with the COVID situation, Joe drops into a descent of manipulation. So he's not only making decisions that are incorrect, but he's also manipulating the situation as well. You know, with Joe's character in this, it reminded me of Isaiah 5:20, where it says, "What sorrow for those who say that evil is good and good is evil, that dark is light and light is dark, that bitter is sweet and sweet is bitter." Don't forget about the sneak peeks. This week we got to see Begonia coming out October 31st. Looks to be a very fitting Halloween movie. Next we got Caught Stealing, August 29th. Then we have One Battle After Another, September 26th. Him, September 19th. Roofman with Channing Tatum, and that's going to be October 10th. We have The War of the Roses. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's just a remake, but it's called The Roses, and it's October 29th. The Smashing Machine with The Rock. Man, you put hair on that guy and I just totally lose who he was. I didn't recognize him. Funny on my part. And then we have a Denzel Washington movie coming out September 5th, and that is Highest Two Towers. Something to keep an eye out for. Hey, until next time, let's see.
I used to think that you were some big deal, but I am a much better human being than you.
Who are you talking to? There's nobody here.